Once a time in a kingdom far, far away, there was a foolish king. He lived a very luxurious life, enjoying all the royal pleasures. But unfortunately, one day the king cut off his own toe while shaving his feet. Ouch! The king cried out in pain. Then his clever minister came to him and said, "Your Majesty, don't worry. This happened for good. Whatever happens, happens for good." But before the minister could explain, the king cut off his head with a sword.
Whoa, he was like, now that's not going to help my foot.
Just like that, the minister lost his head and the king lost his toe. Now after some time, the king was captured by a strong tribe and they took him to their chief. The chief looked at the king and asked, "Why did you come here? You will be sacrificed today." Then the king explained everything, how he cut off his toe and then how he beheaded his minister. The chief listened patiently and said, So your toe got chopped off and your minister got beheaded? Later we will chop off your head too, and then your body will be burned." The king was terrified, started crying and pleading for mercy. But no, the tribe continued with their evil plan. They tied the king to a post and started making a big fire. And one wise man from the crowd shouted, "Wait, before we sacrifice him, let me examine the prisoner. Maybe God wants to send a message through him." Hey. The chief agreed to this idea, and the wise man went close to the king. He carefully observed the king from head to toe. Finally, he looked at the king's foot and asked, "Does this toe hurt?" "What toe? I don't have a toe," the king replied sadly. The wise man said, "I see you are incomplete. A real king should have all his toes. You are too dangerous to be left alive. If you were complete, you would harm us." The king was confused. He didn't understand what the wise man meant, so the wise man continued, "We can't risk keeping an incomplete king alive. It's better to set him free." The king was shocked. He thought, "Wait, until now, I thought losing my toe was a curse, but maybe it was a blessing in disguise. It saved my life." When the tribe heard this, they started laughing and shouted, "You are right. This king is incomplete and dangerous. Let's throw him into the river." Immediately they untied the ropes and pushed the king into the water. As the king swam across the river, he realized the wise man was right. He was indeed incomplete. And if he had not lost his toe, those people would have killed him. On the other side, the wise man told the tribe, "Don't celebrate too early. That king might hold a grudge against you and take revenge. You never know." The chief replied, No, he wouldn't dare. We took away his toe and almost his life. Even if he becomes emperor again, he would never forget what we did to him." Meanwhile, the king reached the bank of the river safe and sound. He immediately went to his palace and punished that cruel minister by making him clean toilets for the rest of his life. The king also remembered the tribe that saved his life and made sure they got lots of food and money. Soon everyone forgot about the king's missing toe, and he lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, there was a great teacher who always told his students, "Trust life. Whatever happens, happens for good." His students didn't understand his words. One day one of the students argued, "Sir, I don't think whatever happens, happens for good. For example, yesterday I was walking on the road. Suddenly a dog jumped out and bit my leg. Now my leg is hurt and I'm missing school because of you," the teacher replied. "See, this is the right time for you to understand the meaning of my lesson. You missed one day of school, but think about how much time you will save when you grow up and get old. You won't even be able to walk properly. And if a dog bites you in your old age, nobody will come to save you. So in a way, you got lucky this time." The student thought for a moment and said, "I guess you are right, sir." Then the teacher added, whenever bad things happen, look for the good part. When you lose something, something else comes into your life. Like this time you got hurt, but you realized how important your legs are. Maybe this will make you appreciate them more and take care of them better. Who knows? You might live longer this way. The student nodded his head and said, "Thanks, sir. I promise I will try to look for the good part in everything. So remember, dear friends, whatever happens, happens for good. Just trust life's plan and keep moving forward. Do share this story with your friends and family. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care."